Do you know how many single-use plastic detergent bottles like this end up in landfills every single year?
700 million people!
You too, do you know what my word for 2020 is?
Success!
I like that. No, it was upgrade. It probably still is upgrade. But by upgrade, what do I mean? I wanted to take a careful look at everything that we purchased this year and everything we put on and in our body and make the best choices both for our bodies, for the planet, and our pocketbooks. So one of the things I'm testing is detergent. And I wanted to get the best detergent, but it has to work. So we've been testing this, but we're gonna take it to the next level of testing and create a proper experiment to see what works best. Traditional Tide, Tru Earth, which are like little paper thingies, or drops. Guys, our first step in this experiment is to make a mess. This is making me very anxious. It's also the reason I need the world's best detergent.
Yeah, we made a big mess.
Okay, so what are these typical stains in our household? And we are going to cut this equally stained towel into 3 strips. This one will wash with Tide, this one will wash with drops, and this one will wash with Tru Earth. And see what works best.
1, 2, 3. Stay tuned.
I meant to do everything on cold. I wasn't wearing my glasses. I did them all on warm, but Drop says that you should do it on cold and that you can do it on cold and it's better for the environment. Quick disclaimer, I'm the ultimate skeptic. If I don't see something work, I don't believe it at all. So like, for example, I once bought one of those home laser hair removal things years ago, and I only did one armpit for months just to test it. So I'm that level of crazy. But now that you know that I'm such a skeptic, you can also trust that anything that I am passionate about, I know works. I've researched it because I'm a geek that way. And I think it's awesome for us, for our planet, and for our pocketbook. That's what I'm looking for. Also, just because something doesn't work for me and our family doesn't mean it doesn't work for everybody. So take everything we do with a grain of salt. This is not a true scientific experiment. This is just the Boomershines experiment. So I apologize in advance to anybody whose product doesn't work the way we want it to work or doesn't make our upgrade list or our upgraded product list, but what are you gonna do? And the reason we're starting with laundry detergent is because 700 million plastic laundry detergent jugs end up in landfills every year. That's ridiculous. And most laundry detergents have bad chemicals for your skin, for your body, and for our streams. So we're trying to find a solution that does not use single-use plastic and has no chemicals and things that are bad for us in it. So we're starting with Tide, which is the gold standard. I've used it for years. I've tested everything else. Nothing gets Rex's stains out like Tide. But Tide also has chemicals and single-use plastic. We chose 2 eco-friendly alternatives. They both eliminate single-use plastic and they're both free of nasty chemicals and dyes. And both of these ship directly to you from the manufacturer, so you don't have to go to the store to get them. Okay, it is time to finish our laundry experiment. We're gonna judge everything. First, best for our environment. So let's figure that out first. Then we're gonna figure out best for cleaning our laundry and the lowest cost per load. And then we're gonna add up our totals. So based on my research, I think Tru Earth is the best for the environment. So give that number 1. Minimal shipping costs, minimal carbon footprint because of that. Okay. Number 2, I'd say is drops. The worst for our environment is Tide. So give drops a 2. And Tide, sorry Tide, a 3. Now for the fun part. Let's see which one performed the best. Should we look at our results? What is the cleanest?
This one, Tide.
So Tide is hands down the cleanest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which one is the dirtiest?
This one.
No. I don't know. Let's go see what Dad thinks. So Tide is definitely the cleanest. So give Tide a 1. Okay? Okay, Dad, we are now in...
You want my gut reaction?
Yeah, what first, second, and third?
Clearly Tide kicked all their booties.
Yeah.
Wow. Tide. This is first, second, third.
So you think Drops is second place and Tru Earth is third?
Yeah, but if you're looking for clean clothes, Tide wins.
Okay, Belle, we've decided that Drops is number 2 for cleaning and Tru Earth is number 3. Although they're pretty close, but Drops is number 2 and Tru Earth is number 3. Okay, now we got to figure out what's the best for our pocketbooks. Tide is 19 cents a load, Drops is 22 cents a load, and Tru Earth is 62 cents a load. Okay, so to determine the best one, we're going to add up our numbers. Which detergent do you think we should use? Tide, Drops, or Tru Earth?
Tide.
But it creates a lot of plastic waste. So you know what we're gonna do?
So what we're gonna do for Rex's laundry, because he's the messy boy, we're gonna use Tide, and then for all of us, we're gonna
sheets, towels, the bulk of our laundry.
We're gonna use Drops.
I like it. So that is our upgrade. We're gonna have a blend. And as much as I like Tru Earth, it cleans the worst and it's the most expensive. So we're gonna do a nice little hodgepodge. The other thing I learned in my original experiment of Tide versus Drops, where Tide won, hands down, was I sprayed half of each test sample with a stain treater, pre-stain treater remover, and I left the other half untouched. And lo and behold, the stain treated side looked the exact same as the untreated side. So I kind of feel like I've been wasting stain remover spray for years because I've been spraying like a madwoman. So that's going to be another test down the road. But for now, I think I'm just going to abandon pre-treating with stain remover.